April 15th, 2025. This date, for many, will pass by like any other. A day marked on the calendar, maybe overshadowed by taxes in some countries, or simply an ordinary Tuesday in the flow of life. But today, I'm here to share a revelation so extraordinary that it's practically being hidden in plain sight, a piece of knowledge they don't want you to know. The cosmos itself is about to unleash a wave of energy, a gamma-ray surge so potent it defies conventional logic. And according to recently decrypted inscriptions, this surge will awaken millions of dormant Lemurian-Seed Crystals scattered across our globe. If you've ever sensed that reality was about to shift in a cataclysmic yet beautiful way, hold on to your seat. This is the moment. Because on April 15th, 2025, your very perception of what's possible could change forever. At the epicenter of this earth-shattering disclosure stands Dr. Malik Jordan. He's no ordinary archaeologist, not a stuffy academic locked away in some windowless basement, sifting through dusty relics. Over the past 3 decades, Dr. Jordan has crisscrossed the Pacific Rim in search of what most considered myth. Lemurian-Seed Crystals rumored to possess an otherworldly energy signature. Many said he was chasing a fairy tale, a mere legend that had no place in modern scientific circles. But Dr. Jordan refused to back down. His groundbreaking work led him to remote Japanese islands, the Polynesian archipelagos, and the towering cliffs of Easter Island, culminating in the unearthing of the largest cache of Lemurian-Seed Crystals ever documented. Beyond his archaeological expertise, Dr. Jordan has honed a unique talent for channeling the Akashic records, tapping into an ancient, universal library of soul wisdom. Combine that remarkable gift with a mind trained in the rigors of science, and you have a pioneer perfectly positioned to warn us of what's coming. In the last 6 months, astronomers worldwide have been buzzing about an uptick in cosmic rays, a subtle hum, a background frequency that's been intensifying week by week. Some attributed it to standard solar cycles. Others believed it was a random spike in galactic noise. However, recent data from Japan's foremost cosmic ray observatory reveal an entirely different story. These rays seem to carry an imprint or signature that matches the inscriptions found on certain Lemurian-Seed Crystals. Such synchronicities are exceedingly rare, arguably impossible by standard scientific probability. Even more intriguing are the alignments we're seeing with current planetary positions. We're on the brink of a solar eclipse, part of a triad that's aligning in ways ancient texts from the Maya and Egyptian civilizations alluded to long ago. And it's happening now, not some distant era. This cosmic alignment is forging an energetic pathway that amplifies incoming gamma frequencies, focusing them with laser-like precision onto Earth. In this video, prepare to be astonished. I'm going to reveal precisely why April 15th is our cosmic 0 hour. You'll learn what these Lemurian-Seed Crystals truly are, how they act as conduits for interdimensional energy, bridging our 3-dimensional reality with higher planes of existence. I'll share the never-before-seen Lemurian chant, unlocked from the Akashic records by Dr. Jordan himself, that anyone can use to awaken their personal crystal and harness its staggering power. If you've noticed tingling sensations while touching quartz, inexplicable surges of joy, or hauntingly vivid dreams, You may already be experiencing the initial waves of this awakening, but there's more, much more. So stay with me until the end, because missing even a moment could be the difference between stepping into the greatest transformation of your life and remaining asleep as this cosmic event passes you by. Now, let's break down why any of this should matter to you. If you've ever wondered about the unseen forces that govern our world, those intangible energies that every now and then ripple through your mind and body, you're about to get a crash course in spiritual and scientific synergy. On the scientific front, quantum physics teaches us that particles can become entangled over vast distances, influencing each other instantaneously. On the spiritual side, countless esoteric traditions speak of vibrations, frequencies, and planes of higher consciousness. When these two streams converge, as they are doing now, we stand at the nexus of a new epoch in human understanding. This isn't just about geology or archaeology, it's about the fundamental nature of reality itself. In 1987, there was the harmonic convergence, a global meditation movement that many believe sparked a new wave of planetary consciousness. In 2012, the end of the Mayan long count calendar led to mass speculation about an ascension shift or apocalypse. Those were mere previews compared to what is on our doorstep. As Dr. Jordan and other visionaries have pointed out, cosmic events tend to follow cycles, each cycle building upon the groundwork laid by the previous one. Now, in 2025, we are poised to witness a perfect cosmic storm. Gamma rays at unprecedented intensities, synchronized planetary alignments, and ancient artifacts, the Lemurian-Seed Crystals, that are literally humming with potential energy. This isn't just different, it's epoch-making. Over the next hour, I will guide you through the intricate tapestry of spiritual knowledge, scientific data, historical precedent, and practical steps. You'll learn how to recognize the physical, emotional, and spiritual signs of this activation. You'll discover why your relationships might suddenly feel out of sync, why your dreams might be loaded with cryptic messages, and why your body might ache in unfamiliar ways. But don't worry, these are not portents of doom. They're the birthing pangs of a new consciousness. And by the end of this presentation, you'll have the clarity, tools, and confidence to embrace it fully. Let's delve into the heart of this phenomenon and see how it all fits together. To start, let's understand what exactly we mean by a gamma ray surge and why it's so pivotal. Gamma rays are high-frequency electromagnetic waves, typically generated by some of the most cataclysmic events in the universe. Think supernova explosions or collisions between neutron stars. They can measure energies far beyond the visible spectrum, sometimes up to billions of electron volts. According to data from the Koyama Institute in Japan, the rays peaking on April 15th are traveling at incredibly high frequencies, near 10 to the power of 19 electron volts, putting them into an extreme bracket rarely observed so close to Earth. This observation alone has baffled astrophysicists. But here's the mysterious twist. When analyzing these rays' wave patterns, they found harmonics at precisely 528 Hz, 741 Hz, and 963 Hz, frequencies long associated with what some call the solfeggio scale, reputed for spiritual healing and DNA repair. a staggering 87.3% correlation was identified between these gamma signatures and the symmetrical patterns carved onto Lemurian-Seed crystals uncovered by Dr. Jordan in the Pacific. Such a correlation hints at something beyond ordinary scientific understanding. The crystals themselves, often found embedded deep within geologic formations, bear inscriptions that look almost like star maps or geometric language. Conventional archaeology dismissed them as random striations. However, Dr. Jordan's team used advanced imaging technology, similar to scanning electron microscopes, to reveal that each micro-inscription lines up with the Fibonacci sequence. This is where quantum physics, magnetism, and spirituality converge. If these inscriptions act like a tuning fork for specific frequencies, and if cosmic gamma rays are now resonating at matching frequencies, then the crystals could, in theory, serve as portals or catalysts for an energy influx from higher dimensions. Think of a radio. You must match the station frequency to receive the signal clearly. The crystals may be matching Earth's new cosmic station at precisely the right moment. History, too, has left hints. The Maya prophesied a cosmic baptism around this general era, speaking of rays from the sky that would alter human consciousness. Egyptian lore mentions the Pillar of Shemesh, a beam of light that awakens dormant faculties in humankind. The Sumerians wrote about the alignment of certain planetary bodies that would herald the return of sacred stones to their rightful resonance. And the Vedic texts occasionally reference crystals, known as mani in Sanskrit, that channel celestial energies when the Earth is in a heightened astrological state. Taken individually, these myths might be written off as mystical fantasy, but when we see them echoing one another, all pointing to a cosmic event that energizes hidden relics, it becomes harder to dismiss as mere coincidence. So why April 15th, 2025, and not some other day? The first clue is an unusual pattern in solar activity. NASA's publicly available data shows that solar flares have been spiking in a near rhythmic cycle every 28 days. This month, that cycle peaks almost exactly on April 15th. Meanwhile, the Earth, the Sun, and the galactic center align in such a way that Earth's magnetic field gets a direct line to these incoming gamma rays. Dr. Jordan explains it as akin to pulling back the cosmic curtains. Our usual protective layers are momentarily translucent, allowing an extraordinary amount of raw cosmic energy to reach the planet's surface. Another factor is the tail end of a partial lunar eclipse that, due to orbital mechanics, synchronizes gravitational fluctuations. In short, the cosmos is rolling out a red carpet for these high-frequency waves. Now, imagine a woman named Keiko, an office worker in Tokyo. For weeks, she's been having odd experiences. She dreams of ancient temples submerged beneath emerald waters. She wakes up vibrating, literally feeling tremors in her hands and heart. Initially, she worried she might be suffering from a health condition, but medical tests showed nothing. One day, she stumbled upon a small quartz crystal in a shop, labeled simply as Lemurian seed. The moment she held it, a jolt ran through her body. That night, she dreamed of a chant in a language she didn't know. She felt compelled to hum it in her dream, and upon waking, she remembered every note. Over the next few days, her dream images became increasingly vivid. Symbols, geometric shapes, pulsating lights. By the time April 15th arrived, she found herself chanting spontaneously, as if guided by an invisible force. Instead of fear, she felt an overwhelming peace and clarity, like a door had opened within her. In the following months, she reported an accelerated spiritual awakening, an expansion of intuition, and even a significant improvement in her family relationships. Keiko's story, though extraordinary, is not unique. She's one among thousands reporting these phenomena, and many suspect these experiences are only the beginning. What does this all mean for you? Let's delve into the signs and symptoms you might be experiencing, or soon will, if the Lemurian-Seed Crystal activation and gamma-ray surge are resonating with your energy field. First, the physical signs. One of the most common is tingling or buzzing sensations in the hands, feet, or along the spine. It feels as if your nerves are alive with electricity, especially when handling quartz crystals or even standing near them. Another frequent symptom is sudden fatigue. You might feel waves of exhaustion that appear out of nowhere, followed by bursts of hyper-alertness. Body temperature fluctuations are also on the rise. Some people experience sudden chills or heat surges, akin to hot flashes. Headaches or pressure around the temples or the forehead, the so-called third eye region, have been reported, often coming in short, intense bursts. A sense of restlessness, an inability to stay still for too long, may accompany this. At least 64.9% of individuals surveyed in an informal online poll described feeling involuntary muscle twitches or vibrations, especially in the legs and arms. These physical shifts might be disconcerting, but they're generally harmless indicators that your nervous system is recalibrating to a new frequency. Emotionally and psychologically, expect a roller coaster. You might wake up brimming with euphoria, only to find tears streaming down your face hours later for no apparent reason. Grief, joy, nostalgia, and anticipation can swirl together, creating a cocktail of emotions that defies logical explanation. Don't panic. Emotional volatility often signifies deep clearing. Energies that have lain dormant for years, think old resentments, wounds, or unspoken traumas, rise to the surface, seeking release. This is akin to a detox process. Just as the body expels toxins, the psyche purges emotional residues. Some have likened it to rummaging through a long-forgotten attic, dusting off boxes and deciding what to keep and what to throw away. Anxiety can flare up, not because you're in danger, but because your mind is struggling to anchor itself amidst rapidly shifting internal landscapes. This is transformation masquerading as crisis. On a spiritual and intuitive level, the changes can be profound. Heightened synchronicities, like noticing repeated number sequences such as 1111, 333, or 1212, are more than mere coincidence. Many interpret them as cosmic winks, or what Carl Jung called meaningful coincidences. You might also experience sudden bursts of insight or knowledge about people or situations you haven't consciously investigated. This could manifest as knowing who is calling or texting before checking your phone, or sensing someone's emotional state without them uttering a word. Vivid dreams that feel hyper-real could become commonplace, sometimes carrying symbolic messages or glimpses of future events. If you find yourself increasingly drawn to tarot cards, oracle decks, or other forms of divination, consider it a sign that your intuitive faculties want to expand. Pay attention to your gut instincts. They might feel stronger and more accurate than ever. Meanwhile, your relationships could take unexpected turns. You might feel a sudden dissonance with longtime friends who seem stuck in old patterns or negative mindsets. It's not that you no longer love them. Rather, your energetic frequency no longer aligns with theirs. Conversely, you may feel inexplicably close to individuals you've just met, as if they're members of a long-lost soul family. Geographically, you might feel an urge to relocate or at least travel to places known for their spiritual energy, sacred sites, mountainous regions, or anywhere nature's beauty is pristine. This sense of being pulled to new people and places is common in times of accelerated awakening. So, how to prepare for the final countdown to April 15th and beyond. First, take care of your body. This is not the time to bombard your system with processed foods or excessive stimulants. High vibration foods, fresh fruits, leafy greens, sprouted grains, wild berries can help stabilize and elevate your energetic field. Consider cutting back on sugar, alcohol, and heavily processed items. Drink plenty of purified water. Some spiritual practitioners swear by ionized or structured water, believing it harmonizes better with the body's cells. Regular exercise, particularly in nature, grounds you to the Earth's electromagnetic field, keeping your energy from spiraling out of balance. Gentle practices like yoga, tai chi, or qigong can enhance your body's ability to flow with incoming cosmic waves. One technique recommended by Dr. Jordan is what he calls light pulse breathing, inhaling deeply for a count of 4, holding for 4, exhaling for 4, and holding again for 4, visualizing beams of golden light flushing through your meridians. Mental and emotional preparation are equally crucial. Meditation remains one of the most potent tools for navigating higher frequencies. Try a simple mindfulness technique. Focus on your breath, allowing thoughts to pass like clouds in the sky without latching onto them. If you find seated meditation challenging, consider guided visualizations. Imagine yourself standing in a column of crystalline light that connects you to the cosmos above and Earth below. Each inhale draws that light into your heart, and each exhale expands it outward, enveloping your aura. Journaling is another excellent way to release emotional clutter. Write freely about your fears, hopes, and dreams without judging yourself. The act of committing emotions to paper can bring unconscious patterns into conscious awareness, facilitating their release. Letting go of fear, judgment, and anger is paramount. As the gamma-ray energies intensify, these lower vibrations can create friction in your system. Think of it like trying to jam a square peg into a round hole. Holding on to old resentments or negativity while receiving higher frequency energies can lead to physical and emotional discomfort. Compassion, both for yourself and others, is the lubricant that helps this energetic upgrade run smoothly. Remember that everyone is on their own journey. Some may embrace the shift wholeheartedly, while others resist out of fear or disbelief. Show kindness, but honor your own boundaries. Another aspect of preparation involves creating a sacred space. Your home should be a haven of tranquility, especially if external energies become chaotic. Start by clearing clutter, old items, clothes you never wear, papers gathering dust. physical clutter can anchor stagnant energy, blocking the flow of new frequencies. Next, you can perform a simple purification ritual. Burn sage, palo santo, or use essential oils like frankincense or lavender. Play high-frequency music at 432 Hz or 528 Hz to charge the atmosphere with harmonious vibrations. If you have crystals, arrange them in grids or intuitive patterns around your space. Some prefer placing a Lemurian-Seed Crystal at the center of a small altar, surrounded by symbols of personal significance. A photo of a spiritual teacher, a candle representing the flame of consciousness, or a small statue symbolizing divine protection. A suggested schedule could look like this. In the 3 days leading up to April 15th, focus heavily on self-care. Drink herbal teas that support detoxification, dandelion root, nettle, or milk thistle. Spend at least 15 minutes each morning in meditation. If possible, journal each evening to reflect on any unusual experiences. On April 15th itself, align your day around 2 or 3 dedicated spiritual practices. Maybe a dawn meditation, a midday chant, and an evening gratitude ritual. If you possess a Lemurian-Seed Crystal, hold it in your palms at these times and visualize it absorbing the cosmic rays. Feel the synergy between your heartbeat and the frequency of the crystal. In the days following the peak, pay attention to signs of integration. Be gentle with yourself. Emotional aftershocks might linger as your system continues to calibrate. Now, I'd like to shift for a moment into a questions and answers segment, reflecting some of the most common inquiries that have poured in since news of this activation began circulating. Question 1. What if I don't have a Lemurian-Seed Crystal? Will I miss out on the benefits? Answer. Absolutely not. While a Lemurian crystal can amplify and focus energies, the gamma-ray surge is planetary. Everyone will be influenced. The crystal merely acts as a resonant tool, enhancing conscious engagement. Question 2. Aren't gamma rays dangerous? Could this cause radiation sickness? Answer. Natural cosmic gamma rays reaching Earth are usually minimal due to our atmosphere. The energies we're discussing are more subtle, interdimensional frequencies, not the type that typically threatens human health. Of course, if you have specific medical concerns, always consult a professional. Question 3. I'm feeling really emotional. Is that normal? Answer. Yes. Emotional fluctuations are part of the process as old emotional baggage surfaces. Treat it like a detox, uncomfortable but ultimately freeing. Question 4. Is any government agency researching this? Answer. Various space agencies track cosmic rays, but few connect them to spiritual phenomena. Dr. Jordan's team collaborates with open-minded scientists, though official mainstream endorsement remains conservative. Question 5. How long will this surge last? Answer. While April 15th marks the peak, heightened energies may continue for several weeks before tapering off. The lasting internal shifts, however, can be permanent. On that note, let's enter our special revelation segment. Dr. Jordan has shared something extraordinary, a Lemurian chant long hidden within the Akashic records. He calls it the Anahari Lumina. According to his channeled insights, chanting these syllables while holding a Lemurian-Seed Crystal helps synchronize your personal biofield with the incoming gamma frequencies. Imagine it like entering the right password into your cosmic account, granting you access to an elevated bandwidth of consciousness. The chant goes as follows, pronounced phonetically, Ana Hari Lumina. You repeat it in a gentle, rhythmic cadence, visualizing a spiral of pearlescent light spiraling around your crystal. Each syllable is like a key unlocking deeper layers of the crystal's memory. This technique, Dr. Jordan assures, can supercharge your spiritual evolution over the coming weeks. For those who crave a more step-by-step approach, here is a brief outline of how to integrate Anahari Lumina into your daily life. 1. Choose a quiet space and seat yourself comfortably. 2. Hold your Lemurian-Seed Crystal, or any clear quartz if you don't have Lemurian, in your dominant hand. 3. Take 3 deep, grounding breaths, feeling the tension drain from your body. 4. Begin chanting in a soft voice, Anahari Lumina, letting each syllable resonate fully. 5. Visualize a luminous spiral forming around you, connecting your heart, your crystal, and the cosmic field above. Continue for about 5 to 7 minutes, or until you sense a shift, a warmth, tingling, or deep calmness. 7. Conclude with a moment of gratitude, placing the crystal over your heart center. A guided meditation can further anchor these energies. Close your eyes and imagine you're standing on a vast beach at twilight. The ocean before you glistens with starlight. A gentle voice within you whispers, all is connected. All is one. You see the silhouette of a crystalline temple rising from the ocean floor. Beneath your feet, the sand sparkles. With each inhale, the temple draws closer. With each exhale, your body relaxes. Softly, you begin to hum the Lemurian chant, Ana Hari Lumina, feeling each vibration ripple through water and sky alike. The temple's doors open. Warm light spills out, bathing you in an embrace of serenity. You step inside, acknowledging that you've answered the cosmic call, and your spirit resonates with Earth's awakened heartbeat. In the weeks and months following April 15th, expect to see radical shifts, not only in personal lives, but also globally. If these energies trigger mass awakenings, we might observe greater collective empathy, an impetus for social reform, or innovative breakthroughs in science and technology. Right now, you are shaping which timeline humanity follows. By embracing these changes proactively, you become a conscious participant in the next evolutionary step of our species. It's worth offering a small, prophetic timeline for the coming 6 months, mid-April to early May, the initial integration phase. Many will experience intense physical and emotional cleansing. Expect a surge in dream activity, revealing deeper soul messages. May to June, collective awakening intensifies. You may notice new spiritual communities forming, or older ones blossoming with fresh vitality. Relationships undergo tests. Some bonds deepen while others dissolve. July to August, stabilization period. People who have successfully integrated the new frequencies may experience heightened creativity and clarity. Innovations in technology and sustainable living rise to the forefront of public discourse. September to October, convergence point. A second wave of cosmic energy could flare up, reaffirming and expanding upon the April activation. This is an excellent time for collaborative projects and global meditations. All of these points are conditional. None are set in stone. Free will plays a monumental role. If fear overtakes collective consciousness, The changes may be slower or fraught with turbulence. But if courage, curiosity, and compassion prevail, the shift could accelerate into a worldwide renaissance of consciousness. Let's summarize the essential points. First, a gamma-ray surge on April 15th, 2025, aligns with ancient Lemurian inscriptions, potentially activating the hidden power of Lemurian-Seed Crystals worldwide. Second, the synergy of scientific observation, Koyama Institute's cosmic ray data, and spiritual prophecy, Maya, Egyptian, Sumerian, Vedic, suggests we're living in a critical juncture of cosmic time. Third, the signs and symptoms, from physical vibrations to emotional purging, indicate that your body and mind are gearing up for an unprecedented frequency shift. Fourth, by preparing physically, mentally, and spiritually through high vibration diets, meditation, emotional release, and sacred space creation, you position yourself to ride this wave gracefully. Lastly, Dr. Jordan's revelation of the Lemurian chant, Anahari Lumina, serves as a potent tool to catalyze and ground this transformative energy. This phenomenon isn't about doom and gloom. It's about possibility, about stepping into a new dimension of human potential. When we surrender to the cosmic dance rather than resisting, we empower ourselves to co-create a brighter future for ourselves and for the collective. If you've ever yearned for a glimpse of the so-called New Earth or the fabled 5D reality, these next few weeks could be your invitation. Picture a world where intuition merges seamlessly with logic, where communities prioritize cooperation over competition, where healing technologies no longer feel fringe, and where people openly embrace the synergy of science and spirituality. That might sound utopian, but we stand on the threshold of a time when utopia feels more feasible than ever. So what should you do right now? First, stay informed. Subscribe to updates from Dr. Jordan's research team or other reputable sources tracking cosmic events. Join online forums or local meetups of crystal healers and spiritually minded individuals. Collective energy amplifies personal transformation, and you'll have a support network to navigate any challenges. Second, practice the chant or any other spiritual tool that resonates with you consistently. Repetition anchors the new frequencies and makes them part of your everyday life. Third, spread awareness. Share this information with friends or family who might be open to it. Even if they're skeptical, you're planting seeds. And seeds, much like the Lemurian crystals, wait for the right energetic conditions to bloom into their full potential. Ultimately, each of us must choose whether to heed the call or ignore it. That's the crux of free will. But consider this. The universe is orchestrating a massive, benevolent shift, inviting us to align with energies that could spark personal and collective evolution. You can either ride this cosmic wave to new heights of awareness or cling to the shore of familiarity, missing out on a once-in-a-lifetime surge. I believe you're here, listening to this, for a reason. Something within you knows you're meant for more than the mundane. Perhaps you've felt it your entire life, a pull toward something grander, a sense that miracles are not just the stuff of legends. Take a moment, close your eyes, and imagine a world reborn. It's a place where people have reconnected with the earth, respecting her rhythms and gifts, where science and spirituality collaborate to heal bodies, minds, and souls, where Lemurian-Seed Crystals, ancient guardians of Earth's memory, have activated a global wave of compassion and unity. That world isn't a fantasy. It can be our reality if we collectively choose it. Every action you take, every meditation you do, every crystal you activate sends ripples into the collective field, influencing the tapestry of potential outcomes. As we near the end of this message, I want to extend an invitation, a call to action. The coming days are crucial. Clear your schedule around April 15th if you can. Dedicate that time to inner work. Plug into the cosmic energies by simply paying attention. Step outside. Feel the sunlight on your skin. Sense the subtleties in the air. Perform the chant if you're inclined. Journal your experiences. Share them with our growing community. If you have the means, gather with others in group meditations, either in person or online. These gatherings create an energetic vortex that magnifies everyone's intentions. And stay tuned for more updates from Dr. Jordan. He plans to release additional layers of the Lemurian chant, deeper insights from the Akashic records, and perhaps an upcoming workshop to guide those who wish to delve further. As you go forth, remember, this is not about fear. It's about possibility. It's about reconnecting with the oldest parts of our earth, our cosmic lineage, and the timeless wisdom inscribed in each cell of our being. If you sense a flutter in your chest right now, a tingling in your spine, that could be your inner intelligence awakening to this truth. Embrace it, channel it, live it. The window is brief, but the impact can last a lifetime. Will you answer the call? Let these words echo in your mind. We are stardust awakening to itself. We are the earth rising to meet the heavens. We are humanity, poised on the brink of a glorious transformation. Let your answer be a resounding yes, because April 15th, 2025 is more than just a date. It's a cosmic symphony calling you to dance in resonance with the universe. And once you hear that music, you will never forget its tune. To end on the most potent note possible, here is the viral title that captures the essence of this monumental shift. Let it serve as your beacon, your rallying cry, and your reminder that a new chapter in human consciousness is unfolding before our very eyes. Join the wave and let's awaken together. The world, and perhaps the cosmos itself, awaits your contribution. Stay brave, stay curious, and above all, stay open to the magnificent possibilities that are about to flood our reality. The time is now. The choice is yours. May your journey be filled with light, grace, and profound transformation. Anahari Lumina.